Hello, my third grade friends, and we are on week 16, day 4 of math review. So, the expectations, you spend 10 minutes, no more than 10 minutes, then you come to this YouTube and correct your work. There is a secret word, and then you get it turned in. Okay, so let's get started. 30 divided by 6 equals 5. Write a related multiplication sentence. Okay, so there are 2 multiplication sentences that we could do. Okay, so remember, division and multiplication are like cousins. They're definitely related, but not the same. Okay, so we could say 6 times 5 is equal to 30, right? So 6 and the 5 equal to 30. Or we could say 5 times 6 is equal to 30. So those are the 2 different multiplication sentences that are related to this division problem. And if you want to know another related division problem, just for your own information, maybe 30 divided by 5 equals 6. So there's lots of different ways. Okay, going on over here. 50 times 2. Well, 50 times 2 is really 50 plus 50 because it's 2 groups of 50, and I know that that's 100. 60 times 2. Well, maybe I don't know what 60 plus 60 is. Okay, so I can do multiplication. Well, if it's got a 0 at the end, a 0, you can move that on over here, right? That's where that 0 goes. And then 2 times 6 I know is 12, so if I put the 12 with this other 0, I get 120. Okay, well, 60 times 3, I could think of it as 60 plus 60 plus 60, right? Well, I've already figured out what 2 60s are, 3 60s. Well, if I put a 60 underneath here, right, there's my 2 60s. Well, then I get a 0. 6 plus 2 is 8. Bring down the 1 is 180. Or if I did that 3, the 0 goes right on over here, and 3 times 6 is 18, so I just double checked my work. Okay, if I have 40 items and I divide it into 8 pieces, how many groups would there be? Well, I could start by skip counting. I have 40, and I'm going to be dividing them into 8, so I could do 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. So I did that 5 times. I used my skip counting ability to figure that out. 63 divided by 7. Okay, well, I don't know what 63 divided by 7 is, but I do know that if I do not 7 times 9, I get 63. So 7 times 9 gets me 63. So if I have 63 and I divide it by 7, that equals 9. So it's really important how, if you know your multiplication facts, you can figure out division real quick too. Okay, well, 45 divided by 9. I'm going to do skip counting method again. So 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. So I did that 5 times, skip counted by 5. So that must mean 45 divided by 9 is 5. If you add 5 to me and then divide by 9, you get 3. What am I? Oh gosh, I actually really don't like these questions. So, well, if I get 3, I know that I get 3. So it must equal 3. If you add 5 to me and then divide by 9, okay, if you add 5, so something plus 5, okay, something plus 5, and then divide by 9 equals 3. Okay, so what do I know is something divided by 9 equals 3. Okay, well, I know that if I have 27 divided by 9, it equals 3, right? So I know that. So this must mean that this equation up here must be equal to 27. So if I have something plus 5, so I have to have 5, so it must be 22 plus 5, which would equal 27, divided by 9 equals 3. So does that make sense? Yes, it does. So the number that you're starting with is 22. Those are tricky, and we'll hopefully get lots of practice with those. The word of the day is going to be... The word of the day is going to be Neverland. Okay, please have that word of the day written on your paper. Remember, if you have the word of the day and everything corrected, that's how you get 4 points on each one of your homeworks. If you don't have the word of the day and you aren't watching this, which if you are watching this, you would have the word of the day, but if you don't watch it, then you only get 3 points. So, okay, until next time.